State police arrested Catalonia's junior economy minister, Josep Maria Jove, on Wednesday in an unprecedented raid of regional government offices. It is obvious that we won't be able to vote as we would have liked, Oriol Junqueras, deputy head and economy minister of the regional government, told local television TV3. They have altered the rules. It was the first time the promoters of the referendum had acknowledged their plans were in doubt, although Junqueras said he was convinced voters would still turn out in numbers. It is not yet clear whether the police operation would be enough to prevent the vote overall or if it could instead bring fresh momentum to the secession campaign. Polls show about 40% of Catalans support independence for the wealthy northeastern region, although a majority want a referendum on the issue. Following Wednesday's raids by civil guards, tens of thousands of protesters had gathered outside the regional government offices in central Barcelona as well as in several Catalan cities, blocking streets. Demonstrations, several hundred people, many waving the red and yellow Catalan flag, rallied on Thursday in front of the High Court of Justice of Catalonia to demand the release of the dozen officials arrested. They packed the boulevard connecting Arc de Triomphe and Parc Ciutadella, two popular tourist attractions, waving signs reading "Stop Dictatorship" and "We Want to Vote." Like yesterday when we spent 12 hours Indiana the streets, today we will stay until it is necessary. And on October 1, we'll spend the day in the streets as well so that we are being heard, she said while showing a yes sign. If we can't vote, we will vote in the streets, she said. An anti-independence crowd rallied on Thursday outside the civil guards barracks in Barcelona holding up Spanish national flags. The central government's spokesman said the protests had been organized by a small group and were not representative of the general feeling of the people. Mendes de Vigo also said an offer for dialogue from Madrid remained on the table. Repeated attempts to open negotiations between the two camps over issues such as taxes and infrastructure investment have failed over the past 5 years. Maintain prosperity and unity, Prime Minister Mariano Rajoy said on Wednesday the operations in Catalonia were the result of legal rulings and were to ensure the rule of law. He called on Catalan leaders to cancel the vote. Don't go ahead, you don't have any legitimacy to do it. Go back to the law and democracy. This referendum is a chimera, he said in a televised speech. Hundreds of national police and Guardia Civil reinforcements have been brought into Barcelona and are being billeted in 2 ferries rented by the Spanish government and moored in the harbour. But the central government must tread a fine line in enforcing the law in the region without seeming heavy-handed. Catalan Regional President Carles Puigdemont tweeted on Wednesday night, "We will not accept a return to the darkest times. The Catalan government stands by freedom and democracy," an allusion to the Franco era. The standoff between Catalonia and the central government also resonates beyond Spain's borders. Spain's EU partners are concerned about the mounting crisis and their public support for Rajoy belies some disquiet that his hardline tactics might backfire. In Scotland, Nicola Sturgeon, who heads the pro-independence devolved government, said she hoped the Catalan and Spanish governments could hold talks to resolve the situation. In a referendum in 2014, Scots voted to remain within the United Kingdom, but Scotland and Spain still keep a close watch on each other's affairs. The Spanish government stridently opposed Scottish independence.